Good afternoon and welcome to Titan Talk. Hey guys, thanks for joining us today. Today you got myself, Lieutenant Coop, and our wonderful local talent, Catherine McFarland.
Happy Friday.
So thanks for joining us, guys. Happy Friday.
What a hell of a week.
Don't we say that every Friday?
Yeah. Summer isn't even here yet.
Oh man, I say kind of thinking on that. Wonderful weather today. Just this light rain, amazing going on right now.
Yeah, but you like this weather. This weather sucks. I want sunshine. It's Friday. I want to go home on a grill and drink cold pops. By pops, I mean beer. And by beer, I mean Tito's. Got to pick some up on the way home.
Not sponsored.
I wish. Oh, I wish. I would die if they delivered free Tito's to my house.
Oh, that would be hilarious. Oh man.
If anybody wants to know what to get me for gifts, Tito's.
That's all we need.
I usually keep it pretty well stocked. So, no, but summer's coming up. You guys should see Chief Leon in the field a little bit more on Fridays. He's going to stop in on you guys. Those of you that don't have a site supervisor,
even for those of you who do,
he might. Yeah, he tries to stick to the ones where they're solo. So if you see him, be on your best behavior.
Be on your best behavior.
He will yell at me
generally.
if you're not. Yeah. No, yes, of course. But summer's around the corner, guys, so people are going to start getting more active. You're going to see more traffic, and so just keep that stuff in mind. Go over your de-escalation tactics. Make sure, watch our videos, stuff like that. So reach out to us if you're needing additional resources on anything like that. So we've just seen an uptick already. There's a lot of violent people out in the world, so you guys need to make sure you guys are staying on your toes out there. Other than that, I think we're just a not shop, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're talking about shop.
Yeah, sorry. Well, it's just, I look out here, and it's just actually all I can see is us. It's a big reflection. It's like we're watching ourselves. That's weird.
It's because we got all the lights on.
Yeah, it's crappy outside.
I say,
what's it supposed to be this weekend?
Let me look it up. I don't actually know. I know we were talking about there was a video that we were wanting to do in the future.
I guess we can bring it up. That
as a breakdown video, not as a reaction, because he's already seen it, so that kind of kills the reaction portion of it for me.
And we're gonna probably bring in maybe bring in the Ryan Smith or Leon or somebody with just a lot of years of experience that can offer that side of things. It was that recent shooting of the shoplifter at the Walgreens, and I believe it's California.
Yeah, San Fran.
Yeah, and so the security guard was exonerated, or they're not exonerated. I don't want to speak out of turn, but they the DA is not pressing charges. So I think there's going to be some civil unrest over it. The video's not good, so it doesn't look good at least. I mean, none of them are when somebody gets shot.
When you look at any of those videos, past, present, none of them ever look good.
Fighting
over groceries or over something that's not worth it in my eyes when it comes to property. It's all insured. It can all be reimbursed for. And so having that is not personally, it's not something that's worth it for me.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Kyle was calling me.
Lavi says movies, video games, and sports ball.
Sports ball. NASCAR really is the only thing that I watch right now. It's not really sports ball. Well, it's a sport. I watch a little golf on occasion.
That's not a sport. I don't care what anybody says.
Yes, it is.
That's not a
It
sport.
takes an athlete. The guys, I mean, you can be out of shape and be good.
Don't get me wrong. Golf is competitive and it's got all the things to be a sport. I just personally don't think it is a sport.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people that I think are in the same camp as you on that.
Yeah. I mean, it's to me, golf is not fun. I don't care. Even if you bring beers with you, golf is not fun. Mini golf is. Absolutely love some mini golf. Add some Tito's into it or something. Absolutely, hands down. But it's not a sport. I don't.
We just did. Did I talk about this on the earlier podcast last weekend? I think it was last weekend. Yeah. Last weekend we did a fun.
You got to give me more than that.
Fundraiser.
Yeah, you did. You brought it up. You didn't say much.
Yeah, we had a really really cool fundraiser for one of our clients. We sponsored a hole. Me, Lieutenant Shaughnessy, Lieutenant Brown, and Chief Leon all went, and it was perfect weather. It was like 75, bright and sunny. Perfect weather. You hermit. And back when him and I shared an office downstairs, I had to open the curtains every day, and he'd just be sitting there and go, And so, but anyway, it was a lot of fun. It was for a really good cause. One of our clients, for confidentiality, I forgot to ask him if he wanted me to talk about it or not. So for confidentiality, he lost a daughter to cancer at a really young age, and it's just it sucks.
Yeah.
And so it's a big fundraiser for that, for cancer research and stuff. It was a lot of fun. So we're going to do it every year. I talked to Kyle, our director, and he's wanting us to sponsor a couple holes next year. So we'll
absolutely.
we're going to drag you along this time.
Fantastic. Let's do
Yeah,
it.
yeah. So free
I'm down
free
for
food
it.
and free drinks. It's a good time.
I'm good for it. I
Well,
love it.
Ryan Smith pays for them, so free for
Let's
us.
see. We've got. I feel like Cooper. Really? Okay, we're gonna go that route. That's fair.
Oh,
All right. Could do a great Bill impression from King of the Hill. Who's Bill?
is Bill the dad? Or he's like, damn it,
No,
Bobby?
that's Hank.
Oh, Hank.
Who's Bill?
I don't know.
All right, I gotta look this up.
Devin. Isn't it Devin? He's our fact checker.
No, that's either Brian or
It's Devin, right?
no.
What's his name?
You're killing. How do you not remember his name?
I don't know. 450
I
officers.
say that nervously as I'm forgetting his name.
Yeah. I thought it was Devin.
No.
Whatever.
Brian's been our fact checker.
Who's Bill from King of the Hill?
I haven't seen him in the chat yet.
I've never watched.
Diego,
that's right. Why was I saying Devin?
Lobby, don't put that in caps.
Why was I saying Devin? That's weird.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure I'm dyslexic, so I blame that.
I keep wanting every time I think of him, I always say Ortiz, and when I say Ortiz, I think Lieutenant Ortiz, and so it throws me every time.
Well, if it helps me prove my dyslexia, I mix up purple and orange.
I'm
They're not
looking
even
up Bill,
close.
by the way.
They're not even close to the same thing. Purple, orange. I'll see orange and I'll say purple or vice versa. And I'll be like, yeah, look at that purple shirt. And it's an orange shirt. And I'm just like, oh, man. I don't know what that means. I'm sure some doctor, some shrink is like, oh, that's because you were dropped on your head too many times as a kid. And I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Okay, that's mean.
Let me see him. Which one is he?
That's Bill. That's more him than me.
What? He's short.
He's balding.
He's short. You're balding too.
Not nearly as much as you.
I don't know. Lean it down to the camera.
No.
Let's let the others decide. I'll never forget when we were fixing the camera in the office, and you saw the top of your head, and you go, "It's way worse than I thought." It's the same for me. Like when I see the back of my
Remember
head,
that.
when I see the back of my head, I'm like, it's a good thing I'm tall because I can't see it because it's on my head, and most other people can't see it either.
Remember?
You just looked at me and you go, "It's way worse than I thought." And I go, "Cooper, I wasn't gonna say anything."
Because when you look, well, I
Just
mean,
keep it.
when you look at it, like
It doesn't look bad.
It doesn't look bad, but then you see it like a camera angle, or you see it from like
From
a top
above,
down, and you're like,
yeah.
"Oh my goodness!"
Yeah.
When we
It's just a little wisp of hair up there.
when he's talking about when we had the cameras when they
That
were
was funny
up,
though.
when they were up above us and they were looking down and everything. The guest camera that we have, I was moving some stuff around. And we
Oh,
had
that
it on,
was the other day.
and I saw my head, and I remember that because I was like,
It just
"Oh."
makes your stomach hurt.
I was like, "No."
Yeah,
Worse.
it's like I see a picture of myself and I was like,
He goes, "Oh yes, I need to see you figure this out. I don't even know how he sounds. So no, I wouldn't make a good Bill.
yeah, no,
That's upsetting.
you need to see it, like watch a couple scenes and do.
The only
do
thing
it
I
next
remember
week.
from King of the Hill, because I used to watch
Damn
this,
it, Bobby.
is Damn It,
And then
Bobby.
Pocket Sand.
Or no, Pockets.
Yeah, the one guy
That's
that's
a
like.
Is Bobby when he goes through self-defense.
I've never seen like an actual episode.
If
I've
you,
just heard
if you get a
about it.
chance, look up
Yeah.
Bobby Hill goes through self-defense on YouTube.
I can only imagine.
It's hilarious.
There's that one.
He goes to a woman's self-defense course, and they teach him that's my purse, and kick him in the balls.
Oh wow,
And so he gets in a fight with Hank about something, and he yells,
that's my purse.
"That's my purse!"
And then kicks him
I
in
think
the
it was a
male
controller or something,
genitalia.
and he kicks his dad in the male genitalia.
That's pretty good. Yeah, I've never actually seen a full.
That's
episode.
That's my purse. I don't know you.
There's a lot of good one-liners. I never got on the bandwagon with it, and then I kind of felt like I was way behind. So I may revisit it on a rainy day like today. But I'm actually rewatching True Blood on HBO, and I'm not afraid to admit it.
Have a few beers, and you'll sound like Bill.
Do it.
No,
Do it. You have
it.
to at least watch.
do it.
Yeah.
No.
Who said
LJ,
that?
thanks for following. Thanks
Who
for
said
joining.
that you would do a good impression? Because that
New Rome music. I don't actually know that.
well, shout out to you this week. That shit was funny.
That was upsetting when I looked
That
up who it was.
really-
I'm actually very upset
as
about
soon
that.
as he brought the picture, and I looked at it, I was like, yeah, I can see it. Just an angry little balding man.
I hate you.
Pick on Coop today. Oh, yeah, but no.
That's
so
upsetting.
True Blood, if you guys have HBO Max, it's a really good show. It's an older show, but I'm gonna make people think I'm weird because like I don't like Twilight. I don't like more weird, I guess. I don't like that the suspension of disbelief on stuff like that because it's just dumb. But True Blood, and it's very adult language and just so if you have young kids, do not watch it in front of them. It's on HBO, so what do you expect? But no, it's a really
the
cool
good
show. I remember my buddy, a real good friend of mine in high school growing up. I had a really bad injury, so I was kind of laid up for a while. And that was back when I was super active, and I just did not. I was like on a hamster wheel 24/7, and so I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. And he recommended it to me, and I was like, what? It's like vampires and werewolves and stupid, like Supernatural. And
Hey, Supernatural's a good show.
I've heard that, and
You've got to watch it.
Yeah, well, like I imagine True Blood's similar, but I will never watch Supernatural. Just True Blood's the only one I'll ever watch. That's enough Supernatural stuff for me. But
Strike me as a Degrassi fan.
Who, me or you? I don't even know. I don't know what show that is. What is that?
That's great. Thank you for taking that shot at him.
Is it because I like True Blood?
I don't know.
Isn't Degrassi like that little adult cartoon with that one little girl who wears like the really neutral colored jacket? What is Degrassi? I have to know if it's an insult or not.
It's an insult.
Oh boy. What the hell?
It's like a high school.
Oh, dude, no way. That's awful. The only
There's
guilty
the-
pleasures
there's
I
the-
have.
The breakdown of it.
The young lizards are always right.
Thank you for that. That made me.
This
I'm
is
an
like
equal opportunity.
It's like
bully.
a live action version of Big
High School.
Mouth.
High School.
Big Mouth.
Big Mouth.
Big Mouth on Netflix. It's about puberty and it's actually really funny. It's really raunchy, but it's
That's
funny.
what it is without the raunchy.
Well, yeah, no, that looks like Disney. No, that's not even an insult. That was
I'm
dumb.
an equal opportunity bully.
Yeah, come up with something better than that.
But it was funny though. That made me laugh. Thank you.
It's a stupid show. I would never watch that. Something my wife would watch, and I would like, all right, I'm going in the other room, or I'm gonna go, I don't know, do something I don't enjoy doing, but it's still more fun than watching that.
Big Mouth is dog water.
What?
That's what they're saying.
Well, Big Mouth is hilarious. Nick Kroll is fantastic. He's everything he's ever done is good. Well, for the most part, it's a show about like hormones and growing up and puberty and stuff. It's right. It's just raunchy. It's raunchy.
I don't
humor.
need to watch a show about it. I lived it.
I know, but
I
that's
don't want
why
to go
it's
through it
funny.
again.
You're like, if there's similarities. You're like, that happened to me when I was a kid. But no, it's Degrassi. Get out of here with that. Get out of here with that weak shit. But no, True Blood. It's actually really good. It's cool. And so when I got injured, my buddy showed it to me. I was like, I'm not watching. That's stupid. Watched first episode. I was hooked.
Of course.
Yeah. And it's not my kind of it's not my kind of show.
I was
that
that way
would
about
watch.
Supernatural.
Yeah, I've heard a lot. Isn't there like 25 seasons of that?
Yeah, there's a lot.
That's insane.
My favorite thing about that is when they go do because those guys, the main characters, will go through and do like Comic-Con stuff, or they'll go through and do interviews and stuff like that, and they interact with the audience, and it's so like it's actual, it's not fake, it's real, and like it's genuine. You know what I mean? And there's this one of my favorites. They meet this. In the show. There's a girl named Lucy. No, is it Anna? It's a devil child, and she's like evil incarnate.
Oh wow.
And they're doing this thing. They're doing like a meet the audience, and they talk to the audience, answer questions and stuff. And this little girl comes up, and they give her the microphone. She says her name, and it's the same name as like the evil incarnate little girl in the show, and they both stand up and like walk away from the chairs and put the mics down. They're like, "We're good.
We're done here." Yeah, no, I'll probably never. I mean,
It's a good show. You
yeah,
should watch it.
I doubt it.
It
will.
deals with like they're basically monster hunters.
Yeah, no thanks. No, True Blood, and like I said, I'm just rewatching it because it like takes me back. I was like, I remember what I was doing during this episode. That was the first time. This is actually a good segue.
Oh, no.
First time because my buddy came and started watching it with me, and it had already been out, so I had to catch up. And we went and bought the seasons back when this is like before. This is Not the early 2000s, have been in high school, so anywhere from 06 to 09, where Netflix wasn't like completely off the ground like it is now.
But they're still sending DVDs.
Yeah,
out.
I'm pretty sure that was the case, and so we had to go buy like the 5 or 6 season set
Yeah.
from Walmart or whatever, or Best Buy. And anyway, it was the first time I had ketchup on macaroni and cheese. Not bad.
No,
Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit.
that's gross.
And you got to do the really dirty government K cut, like the little cup ones you can do in the
No, that's
microwave.
gross.
Yeah, pretty good. And then I upgraded to hot sauce on mac and cheese.
I'll do that.
It's not like
I'll do
good,
that.
like good homemade mac
So
and
that
cheese.
that
It's
that
the dirty
chili
mac and
sauce
cheese.
I make,
Yeah, that's I
great
put it on mac and cheese.
Great on
before.
mac and cheese.
Yeah, it's just
That's
ketchup's the start of the acidity.
Ketchup has nothing to do with the chili sauce I make. Thank you.
It's tomatoes.
Zero.
There's no tomatoes in your chili sauce.
No,
Weird.
zero. To
I guess
do
there'd
with
probably be
mine.
chilies in there.
There's a ton of chilies in there.
Who else has had ketchup on their mac and cheese? You know, one thing I never got into was the French fries and milkshakes. It's gross.
Bill is not, or Coop is not Bill. He's Rip Wheeler.
Rip Wheeler.
I'll take that.
Rip
Yellowstone. Have you never seen Yellowstone? Yeah. I'm assuming that's who that is, right, Lavi? From Yellowstone?
Oh, Rip.
Yeah.
You don't really look like him though.
I don't have to look like him.
Yeah, but I guess you are kind of an asshole to everybody. Makes sense.
That's what I'm saying. I'll take that.
I think they like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Rip.
Yeah, you kind of look like him.
He's got better.
Like-
hair. He's got better hair than I do.
Well, yeah. And he's like tall.
No, he's not. I don't know. I've never actually.
Do you even watch Yellowstone?
I'm 2 seasons in.
Yeah, it's good. It's really good. It was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. I think my sister watched it. She's like, "You need to," and I was like, "No."
It's a good show.
I did.
No, you need to.
I'm
It's
trying
a
to get
good
Boss
show.
Man to watch Mayor of Kingstown. He started it with his son. They watched one episode, and it moves pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
But it's on Paramount. It's kind of similar, kind of like a job that his and I position here at the company. We're kind of like fixers, and so we just go in where everybody's like, "I don't know what to do," and we're like, "I don't either," but we're gonna fix it anyway. We're gonna find
Yeah.
something to do. You know, we're not just gonna stop. And he's watched the first one, but he's got some time off coming up where he's going to try and watch it. So I'm trying to get him to watch it. That's a really good. There's 2 seasons on there. It's about.
What was it again?
It's called Mayor of Kingstown. It's about
seen that.
how
I haven't watched
check
it.
out the trailer. It's cool.
Okay.
It's LEO stuff. It's how the prison basically runs the outside and how it affects the outside.
Okay.
And so like all the gangs and stuff. And so there's each gang and the main guy kind of helps keep peace amongst all the gangs. And
Right.
it's pretty cool.
Okay.
I'm sure there's, it's pretty far fetched, but there's a guy in there that reminds me of Sparks. He's a bald cop. He's just like a no nonsense guy like Sparks is.
Yeah, that's him.
And it's just funny when you have a work family like we do. We'll watch a show or a movie and I'll be like, oh, that reminds me of a coworker. It's just, I'm like, God, I got to get away from work for some time.
There are similarities to Yellowstone too.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
100%.
Well, the way I see it is Rip's more like Leon, and then
No, Leon
the
is-
main guy is Dutton
Dutton is
Ryan Smith.
No. Dutton is Leon.
No, Dutton's Ryan Smith.
No.
Him and I have already had this conversation.
I'm
Ask him.
telling you.
Nope. He's more Rip because he wrangles the crew. That's what Leon does.
No, in like what we
And
do
then
for
Ryan runs
what-
the show.
What we do for a job, 100% agree
Yes.
with you. But attitude wise, I think Leon is more like Dutton than he is Rip.
Maybe, I don't know. No, because Rip's got a soft side to him, and Leon's a softie, but people don't know that. He's a big softie.
And you're outing him.
He wouldn't care. He knows it. That guy cares more than anybody
He
I
does. He does.
know. But no, it's funny. We'll do that. What's Brian doing on there? Brian, tell us some shows to talk
Brian's
about.
not doing anything on here. He's not here. I think he's got a work meeting he's on right now.
No, he doesn't.
Let's
He's
see.
pretending to work.
McFarlane is going to look like the coach from Big Mouth when he gets old.
I don't have dark hair.
I got to look it up now.
Oh, he's like a, and he's not fat. I'm gonna get fatter as I get older. Oh yeah, it doesn't surprise me. I had like
I
2
gotta
or
look.
3 today.
I got to look it up. Hold on. I'm looking it up. Keep him entertained.
He's no, that's not a good one either. He's got like curly dark hair, and like a weird mustache.
You're talking this show, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look up the coach. He's like really weird and loopy and like kind of out of the loop. Just look up Big Mouth Coach.
That's what I'm doing.
Do it faster and better.
No, I'm slow.
I'm trying to think of a character on TV that actually.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that doesn't look like you though. That guy has a mullet.
Ah, dude, that is. I don't know. I don't see it. I don't see. I'm sorry. I
might
can't
act
agree
like
with you on this
him.
one.
This guy needs to. Whoever this is needs to come up with better insults.
I'm sorry.
It's just like, hey, he looks like a
New Rome,
ugly person.
New Rome, I don't see that. I've never seen the show, so I can't tell you.
Is
his
that Roman?
attitude. No,
I bet it's Roman.
I don't think so.
Oh.
I don't know. I've never asked. I don't know who the.
Reveal yourself.
I've never seen the show, but from the photo, I'm
he's
gonna
kind
go
of
with
like
no.
loopy and acts weird, but
Well,
I don't see the resemblance. Though.
mean,
like the
that-
physical resemblance.
No,
If anything, I kind of look like Fat Beavis
we got
or Fat Butthead.
Neiman's here says Cap McFarlane's weird mustache. Wrong,
I don't have a weird
wrong
mustache.
camera.
Oh,
How do you not? You should know that by now.
I don't know. I was just looking at it.
Let's see other shows. One I've been wanting to watch. I just started looking it up. I just forgot what the name was today, but I was thinking about it about a week ago. Richard Jewell, and I know I was talking.
Yeah,
you
we're
a
just
bit
talking about that.
And
Good security
it's about
show.
the
movie.
1996 Centennial Park.
Dude,
bombing.
it might be like a couple-part series. I think.
No, as far as I thought it was a TV. It was a movie. It might be a TV show. I know that
I think it's like a 2 or 3 part.
I know that none of the none of the stuff I use to stream stuff, it's not on any.
You
of
keep
them.
him entertained now. I'm gonna look.
But
Because I've seen it.
self burn, that's rare. Yeah, that's true. But no, that's one I've been wanting to watch.
Jewell.
Jewell, Richard Jewell. But it's one I've been wanting to, but none of the streaming services I use have it, so I can't watch it. But it'd be one that it is one I saw a couple of. I saw the introductory.
It might be on like YouTube with ads.
I don't think so. At least I couldn't find it.
Yeah, it's Prime. That's what I thought it was.
It's
If someone wants to give Coop their Prime access,
let me know. No, don't. I'm kidding.
like I
But it's
said,
one I
I think
wanted
I
to
steal
watch.
it from my sister's account, so I wouldn't be able to get it to you. Yeah, no.
But that was one I wanted to watch, and then there was another one that I was just looking up earlier. I can't remember the name of it.
I think that new Mario movie's coming out on digital pretty soon, and so is Avatar, which I don't really care to see.
I don't care to see either of those.
Is this bad? But I wanted the military guys to win in Avatar.
No, I did too.
I was
did
like,
in the
dude, they'll
first
just drop
one.
a big bomb down
I
there.
did that on the first one. I was like, just
That
I don't know if that makes me a bad person, and if it does, I'm sorry.
But
But
is he a major? I think it's major. He looks like Chip Hazard
But I just-
from Toy Story or from
I
Small
just-
Soldiers.
Yeah.
He's a badass. I was like, yeah, I want that guy to win. But
Which show on Prime? Coop, I got you. I got you on Prime if you want, Neiman.
that's nice of him. It's called Richard Jewell.
yeah,
Yeah, it's about the guy that finds the bomb.
yeah.
And they think it was him.
He finds a backpack.
Doesn't
sitting-
paint a good light for security officers very well.
No, and
Like,
and-
well, it kind of does.
And there was a part in there, like, and I'd seen a YouTube part of it where he's being interrogated, and they're talking to him about this, and they go, "Well, you're the top suspect. You found it," and he goes, and he's innocent, and he knows it, and his lawyer knows it, and because they did some math on like when the phone call was made versus where he was. And
Yeah.
and so he's,
Are you wanting to rewatch it or have you
no,
seen it?
I want to watch it. I've
Oh,
seen
it's
I've
not
seen
bad.
I've seen the like the
Documentary or whatever, or
No, I've seen like the
articles.
no, when they first put it out, the
Bueller?
preview, and then I saw like a 3-minute video of it on YouTube, which was the interrogation.
Yeah.
But he goes, I don't know if any of the security is ever going to want to say anything again because you guys are painting me to be the bad guy when I'm the one who found it, was trying to help people.
Yeah.
And like, there's just I love the way that it sounded. I wanted to watch the whole.
You'll like it. It's right up your alley.
Yeah.
I just finally got Chief to watch 13 Hours.
That's a great movie.
Yeah. Didn't we watch
Love
that
that
together at
movie.
my house?
Yes.
Yeah, that one's really good.
Love
And there's a
that
lot of
movie.
similarities amongst the crew here. I'm like,
absolutely.
that's definitely something Coop would do.
100%. Just the way my favorite is just in that little building. There was such a similarity between us here
Yeah.
and everybody in that building. Like the main, like the
I'm the guy with
head-
the flashlights.
the head guy. Yes, the head guy,
It's Boss Man.
the boss.
Oh, and he dies at the end.
head guy.
Oh,
The paper pusher guy.
yeah. We know who that is.
Yeah. And then there's the guy below him, which is the boss man. And then like everybody, all of us are. I can see similarities to everybody in the
Yeah.
office and someone in that movie. And it's
Yeah.
like, yep.
I
And
told Leon that
not
that's
just
who he
but
reminds me of.
They act like us.
Yeah.
Like we act like them.
Yeah.
Like here, and it's like, no, that's us.
Yeah, the I was like, Leon, that's the one that reminds me of you. And then at the very end, because I watched it, it was like we were like in middle school. We were watching this together at our own houses. He's like, where you at? Where you at in the movie? I'll catch up. I was like, gosh, we are
Yep.
like literally married. But At the very end, I forgot he dies, and he goes, "Oh, cool."
I did too.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh shit, I forgot that's the one that died. I thought it was the guy that had his arm blown off." That I forgot about.
He
that
dies
part.
on the roof, doesn't he?
Yeah, he gets hit by the mortar. Yeah, and then they throw his body off the building.
No,
Yeah,
painful.
that movie pisses me off.
It's a great movie, though.
Yeah, and all while our politicians back here were safe in their beds, not willing to do a flyover. All right, not going there.
Anyway, let's see. Nobody. Neiman says Nobody is a great movie too. I liked it. I wasn't like overly fond of the movie Nobody. It was
that one
cool. I don't really know how to explain
Is
it.
that one with like Halle Berry in it?
No. I'll give you a second. I'll look it up for you, and I'll show you the thing for it. But I mean, it was a good movie. I wouldn't say it was one that I'd watch over and over and over again. Like 13 Hours, I'll watch that one all the
I've
time.
probably seen that movie at least 15 times.
Yeah.
It's a great movie. And it's, what's his name? It's Michael Bay. So, like, all the effects are really cool.
Yeah.
And the lighting's good.
So here's the break. Here's the thing of the movie.
I got to see
for Nobody.
the face of it. Oh, that was pretty good.
Yeah. It was a
With,
good movie. But
I like, what's his name?
I mean, it was a good movie.
What's that guy's name?
I don't.
He does Better Call Saul.
Yeah.
He's in that. There's a new movie.
He's good in Better Call Saul. I
He's
like
great.
that show.
And Breaking Bad. Two great shows.
I'm not a huge fan of Breaking Bad.
If you like Better Call Saul, you'll like Breaking Bad.
No, I don't like Breaking Bad.
What? Better Call Saul is all about. Better Call Saul is because of Breaking Bad.
I know.
Yeah.
Trust me, I know.
You almost have to see both of them, dude.
No.
Yeah. It's like peanut butter and jelly.
No.
You can't just have one without the other.
Sure I can, right here.
That's weird. It's a very Coop thing you to do.
I don't like...
I don't want to do it because that's what everybody else does.
No, it's not that. It has nothing to do with
Give
that.
Breaking Bad more time. It gets fantastic.
I've watched 3 seasons.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Dude. Wow. You're like one of, I think you might be one of the only people that doesn't like it that's actually watched it. There's people that haven't watched it
Yeah.
that I know.
Oh, I
But
get people that-
everybody that's watched it that I know besides you.
I have a couple of people I know that are mad at me because I don't like it. And I've watched. 3
I mean,
seasons.
it's, hey, to each your own, but that's
can't,
crazy.
I can't stand it. It's
What?
Yeah.
It's so good. That was another one. Dude, all these series I've watched, that was when
what
I
kills
broke
me is
my
when
foot
there's
in
there's
college.
Inaccuracies. Like I get that
To
there's
making meth?
no.
Oh, I was like, oh, I guess you're from New Mexico, aren't you?
I'm from Albuquerque.
I see.
And so what happens is what pisses me off is I'll be watching it and they're on one side of the city and they're like, I'm gonna go down
Well,
the road.
they even say that they're not trying to be factually accurate.
I know,
to that
but it
stuff.
upsets me because it's like, oh well, I'm gonna go down the road to this place and they're on one side of the city.
Yeah.
Like they're in like the complete opposite direction.
I guess
and
that
then
would probably ruin
2
it.
minutes later, like, oh yeah, 5 minutes later, here we are. And I'm like, I can't watch it. It's the same reason I stopped watching The Walking Dead because
that show sucks.
but they were coming up with so many inaccuracies, not about zombies or anything, but they'd be like, all of a sudden, this dude's got a tank. He's got fuel for it. He's got ammo for it. He's got a guy who knows how
I'm
to
with
drive
you.
it,
I'm
how
with
to
you.
maintenance. It's like, no, I'm sorry. Don't get me wrong. Are those people alive? Absolutely.
Well,
Would they survive?
again,
Yes,
that's
100%.
called suspension of disbelief. It's just
Yeah.
kind of just like, yeah, I know it's fake,
But I can't. Like,
yeah, no.
There are some things.
Walking
to me-
Dead sucked.
There are some things to me that are unforgivable and something like that. And it's just when if there's one.
What's
cool,
a zombie
let it
show I
slide.
just watched that I really liked? That was The Last of Us. That's a great one.
Oh, love it.
yeah, but there's another one. There's inaccuracies on that.
Yeah, absolutely. But I mean,
Like how's there a big old hoarder guy? Like how does that zombie exist when there's other? I don't know. It's weird.
no,
But yeah, I'm super excited for season 2,
But
which
see,
is
there's
coming
a-
out in like
there-
10
there's
years.
There's a difference between an inaccuracy of
No,
everything.
I know exactly what you're saying.
Everything being desolate for 15 years, and you've got 3 working tanks, thousands of rounds of ammunition for it, diesel fuel to run it with no way to able to produce it.
Yeah.
And by that time, fuel would be useless.
Yep.
And
You
you've
can
got
put some
3 working.
preservatives in it, but even then it wouldn't
Yeah,
work.
and so you've got 3 working tanks that you can drive. And shoot.
I didn't even know they had tanks. But
But that's the thing is like you've got
also
that versus an.
but it's a zombie apocalypse.
But
so it's
but
like
the difference of that versus an inaccuracy.
how do you kill a zombie? They don't exist. So
Right. But at the same time,
how do you kill
that
them?
inaccuracy versus an accuracy of like a zombie that doesn't exist all of a sudden being different than the rest of
Yeah.
the zombies. That's
Yeah.
sci-fi. That's
No, I'm with you, and that's why The Last of Us, the prepper guy, that was cool. It was like 2 or 3 parts. He was in obviously he was in the whole show, but there was like 2 or 3 episodes dedicated to him. The guy from Parks and Rec,
Yep.
Ron Swanson.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and so
Absolutely.
like how he prepped and all that stuff, and how happy he was when the apocalypse happened.
Okay, I'm not gonna be that happy.
Well, I was there's times where I'm like, man, this world's full of shitty people. Like, when's this just gonna pop off, and we gotta defend ourselves? And
I was
I wouldn't last very long. You'd run out of clean water, you die.
what's funny is I was looking at thinking about The Last of Us. They say that The Last of Us, it started is because of mushrooms, corduroy. What's it called?
Coriander.
I don't remember. It's a mushroom, but
Well, that's what they wanted. That's what the spores look like on all the
yeah,
zombie people. But I did read an article, or I was told or saw that they really discouraged
Cordyceps.
using. Yes,
it's
that sounds
cordyceps.
right.
But it was funny because I saw something for a coffee substitute that uses cordyceps mushrooms, and I went, "It's starting.
Yep.
This is how it started."
Yeah, yeah. No, they weren't allowed to use the word zombie, like they're on the set.
Yeah,
they like
'cause
highly
they're not
discouraged it. Yeah,
zombies.
they highly discourage it. Or
Yeah,
something like
they're
that.
not zombies. In The Last of Us,
weird-
they're not zombies. It's a infection from the fungus.
Yeah.
They're not actually zombies. That's the
What-
difference.
Yeah, what is a zombie?
Yeah, that's another. Let's see.
The infected.
Armed and Dangerous with John Candy. I don't think I've heard of that one.
I love John Candy.
Armed and Dangerous. I'm gonna have
R.I.P..
to look it up.
John Candy. I'm always looking for. Oh, is that from Neiman?
Yeah.
He's been telling me about that one for a while. I keep forgetting to watch that one.
Armed and
It's on HBO Max, I think. It's a security movie. I think.
1986 film.
Well, it's John Candy. That dude's been dead since I think the 90s, if not. Yep, that's it.
Never seen it.
Every once in a while, I'm in the mood for a good 80s or 90s movie just for the setting. And next time I'm in the mood for one, I'll pull that one up. What other movies?
Okay.
Are there?
Wait.
I'm super.
To answer your statement there, no, you cannot carry a samurai sword.
Oh my goodness.
It was being facetious, but no,
Were they though?
I don't know.
Were they though?
I'm hoping.
I had an officer ask me if they could wear a kilt, and they were dead serious.
I know exactly who that is.
It's like, hey, your last name's McFarlane, so you might be the good guy to ask.
Can I wear a kilt?
Like a tactical kilt? Absolutely not. Can't even wear shorts. BDUs, tack pants. Kind of important when you're in a struggle that you don't have a kilt to show the world what God gave you. Also makes it more easily accessible, and somebody's trying to win a fight. That might be the best way to do it. I've seen it happen. I have seen it happen.
Let's see.
Where they
John Wick wannabe. Yeah. Actually, that
You know,
would
a
technically
movie that
be.
That's one that I had the same thing. The buying into it, I didn't. The whole coins and
I have a hard time
that-
with it too.
yeah.
It's I love
After-
John Wick for the action and some of the stuff like that, but there are certain things about it that I have
that
to
part
ignore.
ruined it for me. I never watched any of the other ones. I watched the first one. That was it.
There's a few of them that I have to.
Plus, his dog looked
Ignore it.
exactly like my dog.
Yeah, that would be hard.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Well, no,
You
it's the
You
healthy.
could make okay.
alive
We're
ones,
not
the blue
talking.
purple.
New Rome. We're not talking about that.
Who's this new Roman person?
Uh,
We need to find out.
he gave us his tight number.
Yeah.
I'll look him up later.
He controls your schedule.
Come
Come up with better.
I can wear a kilt to show off my 2 different legs from Neiman.
Oh boy.
No kilts.
Who
Kilts
showed
are
name
not-
in the podcast? You should
Sorry.
be working.
Sorry, that's my bad.
I think he's on today. He's probably on duty like right
Oh.
now.
No,
No,
Neiman,
he's
stop.
off. He's off work.
bottle of my lip. Stop it.
What else is there? Weather.
Say weather. It looked like it was supposed to be a decent weekend. I say that and it's going to change. Saturday is supposed to be 70 degrees, sunshine. Sunday is going to be a little cloudy with 76. Next week it's going to be low 80s to mid 70s or high 70s. So 80 to 85 with the low of 78. So
Saturday's a perfect day to get
sunshine
together,
all
man.
weather all week with a little cloud on Wednesday as well. So there'll be that.
I think we're opening up the pool next week. Taking
Best
the top off the
suspension of
pool.
disbelief movie of all time, Twister.
It's a great movie.
I hate you both for that.
Is that Brian?
No,
Oh.
it's Lavi.
Lavi's was his witty comments just slay me. I wish he was out here more. It's like spending time with you, Lavi. That was like literally. He's just he's quick witted.
Oh, very.
I do well with people that are quick witted.
Yes, very quick-witted.
Brian's the same way. It's just like to come up with something quick. It's like that. Genuinely funny people.
Yeah,
So
but
hopefully we get Lavi back soon. Hopefully you come back, Lavi.
he will.
We need. He's holding it down and on the Eastern Front.
Yep, doing a bang-up job of it too.
I heard that All Quiet on the Western Front is good. Never saw it. Boss man watched it and told me it's on Netflix. It's I believe a World War I movie,
I'll have to look it up.
trench warfare kind of thing.
Never heard of it.
They've been making a lot of those. What was that? Shit. the other one they just made, Dunkirk. It was all right, and maybe it's just me. Dunkirk.
Heard of it.
It was Peter Nolan or Peter.
What's
I think
that
it was
one?
Peter Nolan, the guy that made Batman.
Oh, yeah.
It's Peter Nolan.
No, I don't know. I know what you're talking about, though.
But it's Dunkirk, and it's about the English. Shit, I shouldn't say who they. It's
You know what I like is Are you okay? Are you ringing again?
yeah.
Was it Hacksaw Ridge?
That one was all right.
That was a good movie. I like that one.
Sorry, now we're quiet. No, I just had a lot of activity on my phone. I apologize.
But no, I like Hacksaw Ridge.
That
a good
was
movie.
good. Just
One
the whole
more.
not carrying a gun thing.
Just
it's
one
like,
more.
It's the war.
But it
They're in the
exists. It's
war.
real. It happened. That was based on a true story. That was based on a true story.
You can't go to war without a weapon, man.
He did. He fought for it and everything.
How? With his hands?
No, he fought for his right to do it. That's based on a true story. You didn't know that?
I mean, I think I did.
That was a
but
real
I don't
dude who
know.
did that.
That's just suicidal, if you ask me.
He
Hey,
survived.
these guys are going to shoot you. Yeah, but who?
I don't disagree.
Just gonna
It's
leave it.
it's crazy.
That's just he's
want
a
to.
liability. It's someone's going to try to protect him and get hurt.
He saved more lives than that. It's
Oh yeah,
crazy.
didn't he run in and carry a bunch of people out? Good for him. Never mind.
Off of Hacksaw
I
Ridge?
take back what I said.
He carried. He went through an entire night of the enemy opposition coming through the ranks and like killing people who were wounded. Survived that, bringing them as many of back
That's
as
right.
he could,
That's right. But yeah, I just
and came down himself. And I just, oh man, that's
yeah. But no, Dunkirk all those civilians took their boats over to get the guys back over because they were too scared to fight, which that frustrated me too.
yeah.
It's like, I don't know. I don't know. I've never been in a war zone, but
Nope.
I don't know. Other than that,
So I don't have anything else. We gave the weather report. Had a nice little conversation about movies and TV shows,
sports ball.
sports ball.
Oh,
and-
apparently Antonio Brown owns like some, like not NFL team, but that other it's the ACS or whatever. It's another football league that they've created, which
Sure.
that's like I don't know how they expect to make money because it's the NFL and that's the only one. And college football is not bad, but anyway, Antonio Brown, he's an old receiver that was just a poop head.
Yeah.
And just off his rocker. Gosh dang it. It's annoying.
I saw who that one was.
What was I going to say? So apparently he bought a team, hasn't been paying his players, and he's going to like suit up for one of the games now.
Good luck.
Just a horrible human being. So,
Other than that, I think that's all we got.
yeah.
Neiman gave us a couple. He said Dunkirk was a slow movie, and then American Sniper, also another really good movie I
Yeah,
liked.
it was a great movie. It was a really good movie.
But I think on that note, I think we're going to call it for the day.
Yep.
We appreciate you guys for joining us today. We appreciate you guys who are watching after the fact. And we thank you guys for everything you do in the field because it allows us to continue to do stuff like this where we can just sit and chat about nothing.
Yeah. Just kind of take your guys' mind off work for a little bit.
and-
Those of you that aren't working, if you're at work, pay attention
Stop watching us.
and don't watch us.
But we appreciate everything you guys do. We appreciate all the hard work. Thank you so much for it. Like I said, we wouldn't be able to do stuff like this without you guys.
Nope.
So
Send us stuff you guys want us to go over.
if you have
and
any
talk about.
videos, any reaction videos you guys want us to send them to me so I can take a look at them. If you have a breakdown video, make sure you tell me the difference so that way I can include him on it so we can get a breakdown on it. But other than that, we appreciate it so much, guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we will catch you guys on Monday in the next one. Thanks, guys.
Stay classy, San Diego.